Hello everyone and welcome to the channel of the Meditating Monk. I am not a monk, I am a full-time working physician, but with the grace of God I was able to create a space of encounter with Him, to meet Him daily, to grow to know Him and love Him more. And if I could do this with my busy schedule, I know that you can do it too. Stick with me and I hope this channel can give you some tips to achieve that. So the question we're answering today is, what do I do with my guilty feeling? Where is that guilt coming from, and how does it go away? How do I even engage with it? Let me start it just by quoting Jesus in John 10:27. He says, "My sheep hear my voice. I know them. They follow me." So as you sit with Him, you will learn to recognize His voice. And the first thing I want to tell you is, in general, the accusation, anything that is shaming or accusing, that comes from the enemy, right? The enemy is the accuser. God's voice is always loving, always forgiving, even when it's convicting you, mind you, right? You could be convicted by something that you know is wrong, but God's voice is never going to be shaming you. It's never going to be accusing you. And one of the key tips to recognize that voice is to try to listen to the intonation. How does it sound? Does it sound loving or does it sound accusatory? But a bigger tip even is to look at the timing of where this is happening in relationship to something that is weighing on you. I'm going to give you an example. If, let's say, there's something wrong you're about to do, some sin you want to engage in, whatever that is, before you commit it, you're going to hear the Holy Spirit convicting you. Perhaps you're going to hear, just, this is wrong, don't do it, don't do it. Whereas on the other side, during that time, the enemy is pushing you. It's telling you that's fine, it's not a big deal, this is something you need, God will forgive you. So you see this duality, and the Holy Spirit is convicting you before you do it, so you don't. But once you fall, once you commit your sin, at this point, it's going to flip. What's going to happen now is the enemy is going to be kicking you down because you fell. He's going to be accusing you. He's going to be shaming you. How could you do this? This was unacceptable. Why? Etc. Whereas God's voice is going to take a completely opposite intonation, right? He's going to tell you, that's fine. I love you. I forgive you. He's going to remind you of your identity, who you are, his son, his daughter, right? So this timing of where it happens is key. And I learned this tip from Bishop Fulton Sheen. Can I just drop a quick link in the video before I go? Bishop Fulton Sheen, fantastic. He used to have a TV show in the 60s, I want to say. You can find his videos all over YouTube or any platform that you use. Fantastic guy. Again, I owe this tip to him, and it has helped me tremendously. Just one, get over those feelings of guilt. Once God forgives, he forgives and he forgets, done. And then also recognize when he's speaking and when the enemy is. That's what I have for today. And until next time, God bless you. Thank you for joining.